Hi guys! Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Andito na naman ako sa kusina. Yes, sa kusina dahil ngayong hapon magluluto ako ng dinner ko. Mag-isa lang ako for 4 days sa bahay, so meron akong time na magluto at walang disturbo. So in this video, I'm going to show you my recipe for tonight. Alright guys, so these are the ingredients for my recipe tonight. So I'm gonna use 2 chicken breast. This is pounded. So you use the meat mallet or the meat pounder to pound the meat to tenderize and to flatten it a little bit, because this recipe I'm going to stuff the chicken. Tablespoon of crumbled feta cheese. Just a handful of spinach. So that's for the stuffing. Also, I have a few slices of Sundried tomatoes marinated in olive oil and herbs, and sweet basil leaves. Right, so these are the stuffing for the chicken. So we have 3 tablespoons of feta cheese, a handful of spinach leaves, and sweet basil leaves, and sun-dried tomatoes. So the sun-dried tomatoes, I have to cut them into fine strips because we're going to stuff it in the chicken. Okay, so and also for the side dish, I have here. Oh, so of course, to wrap up, we also have prosciutto. Some of the prosciutto, this is the leftover from my pizza last week. So I'm gonna use the leftover, and also I have an extra new packet here. Anyway, and so for the side dish, I have a fresh corn. This recipe is only for myself, so but maybe you can make for 2 persons. So fresh corn, I'm going to boil the corn. So I also have 300 grams of cherry tomatoes and asparagus. Okay, so that's all the ingredients, and we also need toothpicks. We also need toothpicks later to salt up the chicken. And also we have salt and pepper to taste, olive oil for roasting the vegetables, and the chicken. This is only for like to grease the baking tray. Alright, so I'll show you my chopping board. This stain is from Sundried tomatoes, so it leaves stain on your chopping board, so use it again. It won't come off from the dishwasher. I'll wash it twice, but still. Right, so I'm going to cut the Sundried tomatoes into fine strips. just season it with a bit tricky to fold the chicken and to wrap, so I usually use toothpicks to make it firm, to seal it, I mean. You know what, guys? I'm going to seal it with or maybe later, actually. Okay, so let's wrap. This is a bit tricky. See this part like that, you can fold. You just add a bit of prosciutto just to wrap it around, just to cover the chicken. chicken wrap prosciutto is done. Okay, so one prosciutto wrapped chicken is done. Doesn't matter actually. Let's just wrap it with prosciutto. And this prosciutto is normal to tear apart because they are very thin. They are very thin. Sorry for the background. The kids are watching their show. Oops. Gosh, this sticking together is really tricky to take them apart. Oh gosh. Okay. There's no paper in there. Okay, anyway. This is not really sealed. I mean, it's hard. It's quite small. That's the chicken. Then turning on the oven to 380 degrees. It's 10 minutes. Let's put the tomatoes in the grease baking tray, and also let's put the asparagus in there, and we can just bake or roast them, for like 15 to 20 minutes. And also we need two extra slices of so we need 2 extra slices of prosciutto to roast it to make it crispy and to sprinkle on the roasted vegetables. So while it's frying, prepare let's put the tomatoes in the grease baking tray, and also let's put the asparagus in there, and we can just bake or roast them, for like 15 to 20 minutes. So we need 2 extra slices of prosciutto to roast it to make it crispy and to sprinkle on the roasted vegetables. Of black pepper, and that is ready to go. Actually, I might use that's here. I might use the rest of it. Later, we just add the chicken there. So actually, it's ready. bake them for 15 to 20 minutes. But I think the prosciutto, we need to take them out first because they're very thin. I don't want to get them burned because they're a bit, but I want them to be crispy. Alright, so I have to prepare the corn, boil it, cut into 3 parts and boil it, and that's it. And it's ready to put in the oven. Vegetables, but I take out the asparagus first and also the extra slices of prosciutto because they are fast to cook. So that's how it looks like. And also my corn is cooked. Just drain the water out and that's it. So like this recipe, hit the like button and also the notification bell